Hi everyone, I'm Eric, and we're gonna do a live, or not a live stream, a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. I have done several videos of this on live stream, but I mentioned my Final Fantasy V video that for some reason the live stream just doesn't work sync right with Manycam, so I guess I'm making these in a Let's Play series. I am new to doing these kinds of recordings, so yeah. I think one problem is that the sound doesn't seem to be playing when I do this. So if anyone knows how to fix this on Manycam and would let me know how, I would appreciate it. But for now, I guess I think all you hear is me. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get going. Yeah, so we are in the Shinra building, 64th floor. That's where we left off. I'm gonna turn it down some. That sounds kind of loud for me. So yeah, we left off on this floor. Yeah, so we're gonna continue our climb on the Shinra headquarters. So now we're on the 65th floor. This floor has enemies on it, so you want to be aware of that and make sure you're ready for a battle at any time. Now this is a map of the or a model of the mid city Midgar. We need to get the parts for these, and there's a part in each chest. But the way you get them is you get like I think the first one you get is from here, and then you have to go back and put them in like this, and then I think you can open any chest except the one near the staircase until you get the whole city put together. So yeah, there's another Midgar parts. Go back in the room. Basically, wash, rinse, and repeat, I guess. Well, I say there's enemies on this floor, but so far I haven't been attacked. But now that I bring this up, I'll probably get attacked. I can't believe I've gotten. Now I'll go ahead and point this out. This area here, this is Sector 6, and it's not put together, or Sector 6 isn't finished. So yeah, you won't get the parts for that yet. Yeah, I'll be surprised if I make it through this whole floor and get to and then get to the next floor without without a single random encounter. Because I'm surprised I haven't gotten one yet. Oh, there we go. So any new enemies? Yeah, I guess we got these centipede type things or whatever. Um, I mean, I guess I could use Bolt with Tifa, but I'm not going to. And looks like Barrett and Tifa are up to their limits. So yeah, let's use Tifa. Ah, I missed one. Yeah, now remember, Mind Blow isn't a good one to use unless you know the enemy has MP that you can blow away. I don't think these do, and I'll just go ahead and kill that one, I guess. So yeah, let's put in the last Midgar parts that we have for now. And that should open up the chest where that's near the stairs, and we can get into another arena battle. Any new enemies? Nope, just another one of these centipede things or whatever they are. And Barrett missed. Oh, I guess yeah, these can inflict fury on you, so you want to watch out for that. I was just wondering why he missed, but that's pretty much why. Yeah, so now we can go to the 66th floor. Now, if you look in the middle, you can see some people in suits in there. And so yeah, we need to figure out a way if we can eavesdrop on the enemies or the Shinra employees. Yeah, there aren't any enemies on this floor. So yeah, mostly we just talk to people. So that's kind of a hint on what you're supposed to do next. What that guy just said about hearing voices in the bathroom. Would this lady get out of my way? Thank you. So basically, what you want to do is go into the bathroom, and you can flush it, or you can climb up. We're gonna climb up. And now we can eavesdrop on the meeting. So they're basically talking about the fact that Sector 7 is destroyed and talking about rebuilding it. But President Shinra does not want to rebuild it. I've never understood why. Maybe it's because it would just cost too much money to rebuild it and clean up all the debris. So I guess he just is going to leave it as it is. Now he's talking about the Promised Land. I think they've talked about that in this game before, but we will find out more information about that later. And he's increased the makeover rates. Yeah, he pretty much thinks the citizens of his city are pretty much ignorant and they won't get mad if the rates go up. So this is Hojo. He plays a big part in this game. But all you need to know is that he's a scientist for now, and he does experiments for the Shinra Incorporation. So the meeting's over, and they were obviously talking about Aerith. So we need to figure out how to continue up this building because we only have card keys to get us up to the 66th floor. So now our goal is to follow the big wigs and see if we can figure out where Aerith is in this the headquarters of the Shinra. You can go into this room. I'll go ahead and just show it to you. There's not a lot. There's pretty much nothing you can do in here except be in there, and I think this is about the only time in the game you can. So yeah, we saw Hojo, so we're gonna try and follow him. Now that's pretty much our next objective. So yeah, this is where Hojo's conducting some of his researches, and he's talking about this specimen here that he's looking at. Well, of course it's going to be. He's a scientist, Tifa. And here's Genova. We'll learn a lot more about Genova later, but right now all we know is it's some kind of creature without a head that's living in, I guess that, whatever that is. Maybe it's a cryogenic chamber. I don't know. And Cloud's having another freak out for some reason. And there's Sephiroth again. They keep mentioning Sephiroth. So there on this floor, there are two enemies I want, and there are random battles here. I do want to run into two enemies, um, and there's some items you can basically steal from them. So yeah, let's see if I can run into them and steal it, because they're really good for this point in the game. There are also enemies on the floor above that you can also steal from, but I want to get them now. This is not the enemy we want, but it is a new enemy. It's, I guess, a warning system computer that we're fighting. And it kind of creates a new enemy machine gun. But I believe, yeah, if you kill the warning board, the machine gun goes down with it. So let's see if I can run into that enemy and get the one of the two enemies and start stealing what we need. There's basically a new weapon we can get with one of the enemies, and then a new armor for one of them. And I want to get, let's see, there's three in our party, one for Aerith, and then we will be getting a new member soon. So I want to get five of them if I can. And we got attacked again. Is this one of the enemies? Yes, it is. In fact, two of them. So this is the enemy that carries the armor that I want. So yeah, let's see if we can steal it. Of course he doesn't. Couldn't steal again. Barrett's getting weak, so hopefully we can heal him pretty quick. Yep. Of course you can't steal. I really don't like the steal mechanics in this game. It's like sometimes you can take practically forever. Not as bad as Final Fantasy IX, I don't think. But yeah. If only we had access to that item I mentioned earlier in the game where it increases your steal rates, and the problem is you don't get it until near the end of the game, and it's like by then it's like what's the point in getting it then? And all three of our characters are up to their limits, and I'm still waiting for Cloud to steal from this guy. These guys are weak against lightning, but yeah, so Tifa has the lightning, and would he steal? Steal, Cloud. This is really getting annoying. If it wasn't such a good armor, I'd just say forget about it, but it's a good armor for quite a while in this game, so I want it. Steal, Cloud. I'm sorry this is taking a while. I cannot believe he will not steal from this freaking thing. Come on, Cloud. I'd like to get going. This is really getting ridiculous that Cloud will not steal the stupid item. Oh, there we go. So, I don't want to use Tifa's because I don't want her to accidentally kill the other one. I guess I could use Bolt on it, though. Because it is weak against Bolt. Oh, and first time. Street. So let's finish off this battle. Not a yeah, and a miss. I'm not very good with Tifa's slots. I'm just not. So we won that battle. So now we got a new armor. Let's take a look at it after this stuff goes through. This will be good for quite a while. It is called a carbon bangle. It I already. Oh yeah, that's right. I got one from the elevator earlier. So I guess I only need 4 of them then. So, let's see. Who has the elemental materia? He does. I'm gonna put a poison elemental because the next boss I'm gonna have Tifa fight it, and it does cause poison on you. So poison and elemental will reduce the amount of damage that poison does. And yeah, so now we only need 2 more carbon bangles and the new weapon that I want to steal. Come on, battle. It's like in RPGs, there's like a rule that when they have random encounters, when you actually want a battle to get experience or ability points or items or whatever, you can never find one. But when you don't want one, it's like every step you get a battle. Oh, and another one of these guys, so I can steal, and we're in the back row. I'm not sure if row affects your steal, but I'm going to go ahead and move everyone to the front row, and hopefully Cloud will steal. Of course he didn't steal. So if I can get the one from this guy, that'll mean only one more of these guys we need to find to get a set of the carbon bangles for the characters we currently have and the one we're going to get soon. And Barrett's up to his limits, but I don't want to use it. And again, Cloud is being a jerk on not stealing. I'll go ahead and heal. Finally. Well, it's not as long as last time, but it's still long enough. Did I equip the bolt arm magic on the lightning elemental or the lightning materia on anyone? I should check because I do want to gain levels for that still. And Cloud gain another level. No, I didn't. I guess I'll give it to Barrett just because I guess. So we got another carbon bangle, so we only need one more to get the 5 we need. Come on, battle. Maybe I'll be lucky and both enemies will appear in the next battle, but probably not, unless I'm lucky. Well, here's the other enemy we can steal a new weapon for. I am going to attack one of them until it dies at the other 2. I think she should be able to use the limit. That would put her to sleep, but I guess it'd miss, which I'm glad because I want Cloud to be able to steal. I think they're weak against Bio, so I'm going to go ahead and use Bio on that one. And they do cast level 2 spells, so you better watch it. I better heal because Tifa's starting to get low on HP. And Barrett's up to his limits too. And now Tifa's up to her limits. Come on, Cloud, steal. And steal it this time. Of course not. I don't care if he puts Barrett to sleep right now, which he did. And that means that they've ran out of magic points, so... Or one of them has. Maybe both of them. Did they one say A and one use B? I don't know if he stole it. It didn't say. Couldn't steal anything. I guess he didn't, and he didn't again. Come on, Cloud, steal. What did... There we go. Now steal, Cloud. Finally, let's finish this battle. That is a new weapon for Cloud, so after this battle, we will go ahead and equip it. And then if I can find another one of those enemies that we've been stealing carbon bangles for, that would be good, and we can move on. Tifa was so close to... Oh, Loco Weed. That, let's take a look at that. Yeah, Loco Weed. Where is it? Oh, I guess we got a grenade from a battle. I didn't notice that. That just casts Confuse on an enemy. I don't really use it, but maybe some people do. So this is a new weapon for Cloud. It pretty much almost doubles his attack power, and he gets a better attack percentage. He gets more materia slots, so it is worth stealing if you can find it and have the patience to steal from those guys. So let's see if I can find the, I think they're Muff Sloshers, but whatever those enemies are that you can get carbon bangles from. And again, standard rule of RPGs, you want a battle, you never get them, but as soon as I don't want any battles, I'll probably get into 10 on the way back to that save point. Okay, come on. Be the enemy that I want. Yes, it is. Great, I can hopefully steal from this guy, and we are good to go. And probably Cloud's going to take a sweet time stealing it again. Well, there's 2 times. Here's 3. Here's 4. 5. 6. Here's 7. I should probably heal. I stopped counting, I guess. But Cloud, just steal the stupid item. Everyone, well, I guess Cloud's not. Oh, there we go. Let's finish this battle. I think Tifa should be able to finish it off. And now we should be able to move on. We got all the carbon bangles we need. I mean, I guess if you wanted to sell them, you could steal some more, but I'm not going to do that because I am just not going to do that. I don't see the point in getting more just to steal. So, let's see. How are HPs doing? I think they're good. So now we're on the 67th floor, and if you look, there's Aerith. Let's bring in. So now they're going to bring in the specimen. Now this part has always been mind-boggling to me, and I'll explain why when Hojo says what he's about to say. And I'm betting I'm not the first person on YouTube to point this out. Hojo is supposed to be a brilliant scientist, and he basically wants to breed Aerith with that whatever that beast is in there. He should know that maybe they could mate, but they're completely different genetic makeups or whatever. Even if they basically mated, they're not going to produce an offspring. So how he doesn't realize that is beyond me, considering he's supposed to be, the smartest guy in Shinra. So the elevator is moving. We're going to get in a boss battle in a minute. And the new creature, he is going to help us. He's going to fight in the next boss battle. So we have to send either Aerith. Aerith is going to leave. And we have to send Tifa or Barrett. I think, now if I remember correct, the person you get the brownie points with is the one you send Aerith with. So since Barrett has the lowest, I'm going to send him with Aerith. And Tifa, Cloud, and this creature will fight. His name is Red 13. I like to name him Red because I don't really care for the 13. There is a reason for the 13. We'll find out later in the game. But for now, I'm just going to call him Red. And there's some guys in the front. You can kill them. Oops, I hit change with her. You can kill them, but if you do, he'll just bring them back. And 3 of my characters got poisoned. And I need to move Tifa back to the front row. So you basically want to focus on the guy in the back. Now the benefit with having Barrett in this battle is that his gun is long range. So yeah, he can attack without a penalty for the guy being in the back row. I guess I'll use Ice with Cloud. Bio will not work on it since it's, I guess, a machine. Oh, and it revs up to his limit. This is Sled Fang. It basically just attacks an enemy. And I'll go ahead and cure because we're starting to get, some of us are starting to get low. That is Sled Fang. He just does that and damages the enemy. Oh, and Cloud's up to his limits and would we heal? There we go. Thank you, Tifa. And Cloud's up to his limit, so yeah, let's use Braver on it. Excuse me, sorry. So that was the boss battle. And again, poison wears off of the battle. And if I would have had antidotes, I could have healed it during the battle, but chances are I would have used it again. Oh, and we got a Talesman. That'll come handy for getting an ability in the near future. Hi, Cadence. Mommy needs help. Tell her I'll be there in a little bit. That was my daughter. She's saying that Mommy needs help, and I said I'll be there in a little bit. Now, who you put in your party gets you brownie points. Let's see. Cancel changes the party. So, yeah. Whoever you put in the party gets brownie points. So since I want the date with Aerith, she's coming to my party. And Red doesn't get brownie points, so I'll just put them in so that Barrett and Tifa don't get it. Now let's go into the menu. And he comes with a Mythro clip. And I'll put a carbon bangle on him. And if you go to exchange, we can take off Barrett and Tifa's materia. So, yeah. And I also need to put a carbon bangle on Aerith. And actually still with the guard stick, but I guess we'll I never got that upgrade in the Sector 7 train yard. Yeah, that's good. I guess I'll give her Restore and Heat All. And, Lightning and I guess Cover because I want to work on her limits. And then let's equip Red. I guess I'll give him Restore and All. And I guess I'll give him Poison, Fire, Elemental, and which one has higher? I'll give him Sense. And so everyone have a materia slots all filled. I'll give Cloud this Sense them. And we are good to go. When you're ready, just hit OK and your party will split up. And if you look at that thing, there's an enemy, a materia in there. It's very important that you get it because it's one of the best enemy skulls. And we'll take a look at that. Right now it has nothing. It's basically the blue magic in this game. You have to be hit by an enemy that uses it to get the ability. So right now there's not any enemy skills around here that we can get, so I'm not going to equip it. You've got 2 potions here. If you talk to this guy, now we can get to the 68th floor, which we are on. And he's going to run away. If we go in here, there's some items. I'm probably going to wrap up this video. Sorry, what kind of ate some time was the fact that I was trying to steal those carbon bangles and the hard edger for Cloud. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And please like and subscribe if you want to see, if you want to help me out and maybe encourage me to make more videos. Anyway, thanks for watching.